Welcome to our channel, 10 Best Instant Cameras on Amazon. These are the best instant cameras for newcomers like INSTAX and Lomo to the retro best Polaroid cameras. The best instant cameras are a great way to enjoy photography in its purest form, creating a snapshot in time without having to worry about settings or exposure. Instant cameras have had somewhat of a renaissance in recent years, and it's not hard to see why. While they're not going to perform in quite the same way as the best DSLRs or the best mirrorless cameras, the best instant cameras are perfectly suited to weddings, events, and other social occasions. Similarly to best camera phones and best compact cameras, instant cameras are a great way to capture a memory forever. Before you continue, please click on the subscribe button below and press the bell icon for regular updates. Number 10 is FUJIFILM INSTAX Square SQ6. Square-eyed Instagrammers will love this camera's square prints. The FUJIFILM INSTAX SQ6 is powered by two small CR2 lithium batteries, included, that the makers claim will last a whopping 30 film packs of 10 shots each. Looking to tempt Instagrammers away from their smartphones, this camera has the style of the Gram logo and offers one-to-one square format imagery, while retaining its analog workings. Again, we get a selection of body colors in a selfie mode, plus 3 color filters that attach to the flash, along with double exposure, macro and landscape modes. Unsurprisingly, the camera uses special FUJIFILM square film, which provides a central image of 6.2 by 6.2 centimeters. Number 9 is KODAK Smile Instant Print Camera. This new hybrid instant digital camera saves the pictures it prints. The KODAK Smile digital camera is a digital instant camera, a modern update of instant photography that combines the best of analog with the beauty of digital. This slim as a smartphone camera that sports a sleek design and uses zinc, zero ink, technology is essentially a miniature printer with a lens, producing 2x3-inch sticky-backed prints. Inside the camera is a relatively humble 5 MP sensor, up to 10 MP through interpolation. Though for images this size, you don't need all the resolution in the world. Ultimately, the pictures it produces look more like printer images than they do instant photographs. Not necessarily a bad thing, but they don't possess quite the same magic as instant film. The ability to add up to 656 gigabytes of microSD memory means that you can snap to your heart's content, then cherry-pick the images that you want to print. Number 8 is FUJIFILM INSTAX Wide 300. INSTAX prints are tiny, right? Now with this chunky camera's wide prints, powered by 4 AA batteries rather than the usual 2, the FUJIFILM INSTAX Wide 300 is the big daddy of the INSTAX print camera range. Its practically medium format camera-like heft enables it to deliver larger prints. It uses INSTAX Wide Films packs rather than INSTAX Mini, that more closely resemble standard print dimensions. Its chunkiness means it's not really practical for selfies, yet its plastic build is lighter than you'd imagine. A lever that encircles the shutter release button on its bridge camera style hand grip powers this one up and extends it to 95mm lens, while the built-in flash is similarly huge and automatic, save for a fill-in option. With prints emerging from the slit in the camera's top plate, the only thing small here, oddly, is the left-of-center viewfinder, which could have been larger. Number 7 is Lomo Instant Wide. Logomorphy's retro-styled rival to FUJIFILM's INSTAX Wide 300 model. We can always rely on Logomorphy to build a wild retro twist to a perfectly ordinary product. The Lomo Instant Wide is the closest competitor to the FUJIFILM's INSTAX Wide 300, and thanks to the wider format prints and the 4 AA batteries that power it, it has a similar heft and bulk to that camera, although the Logomorphy's version has the viewfinder on the opposite side of the body. This instant print camera is also heavier in the hand and boxier than its FUJIFILM twin. It seems to have been deliberately designed to resemble a device that has been in storage since the 1970s or 80s, such as a mobile phone the size of a brick. Number 6 is FUJIFILM INSTAX Mini 90 Neo Classic. It looks like a proper grown-up camera compared to the INSTAX Mini 9. Available in brown or black, the FUJIFILM INSTAX Mini 90 Neo is FUJIFILM's only instant camera to handily come with a rechargeable battery, which the company claims will last as long as 10 credit card-sized film packs. With retro styling, it feels like it's pitched at the photo enthusiast, with some manual control over exposure and even the option to disable the built-in flash if you feel pictures are too bright. A double exposure mode extends creativity options for the curious, although results can be a bit hit and miss here, as does a shutter release button above its lens, which doubles up as a selfie mirror. Another shutter release button is in the usual top plate location. The advantage here over a cheaper instant print camera is an LCD display strip at the back revealing your chosen settings. Number 5 is LOMO'INSTANT AUTOMAT Glass Magellan Edition. The LOMO'INSTANT AUTOMAT gets a cyberpunk makeover and a glass lens. Only in the instant camera world would someone make a virtue out of a camera with a glass lens. Outwardly resembling Lomography's regular LOMO'INSTANT AUTOMAT, the LOMO'INSTANT AUTOMAT Glass Magellan version has received a rubberized makeover, and this handily provides a surface for fingers and thumbs to get good purchase. We do indeed get different glass here to its lookalike, namely a 38mm lens that provides an ultra-wide angle, 21mm in 35mm equivalent terms. Lomography claims that this is the first instant camera with a wide-angle glass lens, making it better suited to landscape photography or group portraits, along with a brighter 4.5 lens. In theory, this also suggests superior image quality to run-of-the-mill instant point-and-shoot cameras, though with prints still credit card-sized, it's hard to tell. Number 4 is Polaroid Now, a new Polaroid camera for a new decade designed for the now. The Polaroid Now is a welcome arrival to the Polaroid product line, and a worthy addition to the increasingly crowded instant camera world. It boasts superior image quality to the ONESTEP 2, thanks to its dual-lens autofocus system and improved flash, though it lacks the additional features such as Bluetooth connectivity and remote trigger found in the slightly pricier ONESTEP Plus. For pure point-and-shoot simplicity, though, the Polaroid Now is hard to beat. And while the similarly new Instax Mini 11 does have it beaten on price, we definitely prefer the full-size square prints that Polaroid delivers. And as much as we love the INSTAX line, when you're shooting old-school instant film, there's nothing quite like the tactility of holding a big, boxy Polaroid. If you don't need the extra bells and whistles of the ONESTEP Plus, the Polaroid Now is sure to wow. Number 3 is Instax Mini 11. The best instant camera for family fun and perfect for kids too. The FUJIFILM Instax Mini 11 is a really approachable instant print camera. Powered by 2 AA batteries, it's at the cheap and cheerful end of instant photography, but its lack of sophistication is hardly a negative. Here it just widens its possible audience, and families with kids in particular will find this an ideal fit. Despite the plasticky build, big buttons and bright colors offer both visual appeal and simplicity for the small-fingered, with the end reward being credit card-sized prints, 54 by 86 mm in size, 10 prints in a pack working out roughly $1.30 each. A built-in flash that fires every time and front mirror aids selfie snaps, though this also has a bleaching effect, while powering up comes courtesy of a convenient button by the lens. Shooting modes are selected when a turn of the camera's lens ring and helpfully illuminated when in use. Close-ups of 30 centimeters away from the subject are also possible. Simplicity is the watchword here, with simple point-and-shoot operation. Number 2 is FUJIFILM Instax Mini 9. For penny pinchers or parents shopping for tweens, the Instax Mini 9 is the best camera to buy. It's by far the cheapest, which is its main virtue. Because the Mini 9 is so affordable, you don't have to feel quite so bad if your son breaks it or your daughter goes through packs of film like sticks of chewing gum. Unlike past low-end mini cameras, the Mini 9 now has a high-key exposure feature and a standard selfie mirror up front. It's the best value in instant photography and comes in several colors. Number 1 is Polaroid Originals ONESTEP Plus. The classic Polaroid instant camera design is back and better than ever. Excitement abound in the instant photography community when the Impossible Project brought the Polaroid name and announced the debut of Polaroid Originals, a new line of instant cameras harking back to that golden era. The ONESTEP Plus is the second release, following the ONESTEP 2. Yes, we know it's confusing. It's pretty much the same deal as the previous camera, the Polaroid Originals making sensible refinements rather than reinventing the wheel. Those chiefly begin the addition of the 89mm portrait lens for people shots and the integration of Bluetooth connectivity, which not only allows for remote shutter control via smartphone, but also several new shooting modes. These include double exposures, light painting, and even noise trigger, which allows you to trigger the shutter with a short, sharp sound, such as a hand clap.